What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. If you watched my previous video, then you'll know that it was on our brand new 26-foot GEARGO travel trailer. It's the SLX. Kind of did an inside little walk around on it, talked about the outside a little bit. But if you watch that, you're probably wondering if I'm going to be towing that with my Tacoma. The answer is no. And unfortunately, I no longer own my Tacoma. It is gone. It is off to a new owner who lives about 45 minutes from here. So yeah, I was bummed. It was a sad day, but this is what we got to replace the Tacoma. It's a 2025 Chevy 2500 with the Z71 and Trail Boss package, and it's the LTZ trim line. And this is actually with the 6.6 liter V8 gas engine, not diesel. If you did watch that video, then you'll know that trailer is only about 5,000 pounds. So diesel wasn't really necessary in my situation. And white definitely wasn't something that I was interested in. I kind of wanted that thunderstorm grayish that the GMC has, or I guess the cement gray like my Tacoma was. I really wanted that, but I just could not find it in everything that I wanted. But white with the black badges, which typically they're on here, so really there should be a 2500 here, a Z71 right there, but I got a PPF put on, so I had to remove all that stuff, and I do have new badges that I'm going to put on here pretty soon, because I do like how they look with the black along here and then on the side and on the tailgate as well. Show you guys what it looks like. So typically it would say LTZ over there and Silverado here, but I think I'm going to keep the Silverado off and just put the LTZ back on. So yeah, this is the new truck in the family. Has more than enough power to tow our trailer, and we did our first camping trip, which I'll be uploading that very soon, and driving impressions with towing, because I've never towed anything in my life. The gas mileage, because that's also not that great as well compared to the diesel. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that video, and I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a walk around on this truck as well. We'll go inside, show you guys some cool features that it has. So first off, we've got 275/65 R20s. These are the KO3s, which I was actually going to get on my Tacoma when I needed to get new tires. Wheels aren't bad. Tires I definitely like. 20-inch wheels are definitely massive compared to the 16s that I had. So later down the road, I may change those out. I don't know yet. I guess once I learn more about towing, I may keep the 20s if they're really necessary. But overall, this black wheel by Chevy is actually pretty nice. Nothing impressive with the suspension like my Tacoma had. Got some cool steps on the outside to get over the gate, definitely beneficial. Bedline is already all sprayed and everything. It actually has the gooseneck trailer package already ready to go if I buy one. Some bed lighting on the back. I really wanted the multi-step tailgate, but unfortunately I couldn't find it in this model. The truck's locked. Let's see here. Do a little press, it'll come down on its own. It's a really light tailgate too. But yeah, the bed liner is all nice. Lighting on that side as well. Just that multi-step tailgate coming out of here is super beneficial. But you can see how light this is. Just barely lift it, and then it'll go the rest of the way. And it's got steps on the back as well. It's got these massive LED headlights with some carbon fiber trim on the inside that I never even noticed. All polished black, or I guess gloss black. Front grille, front bumper, some massive tow hooks on here. Other than that, nothing else on the exterior that's really that crazy. All this gloss black, I got all of this is all PPF'd through here. Same with the front bumper, and the front bumper was really hard for the company to get done, so they had it for about probably 2-3 weeks total trying to get that front bumper done, but I really wanted it. Rock chips, bugs hitting that. Definitely wanted some protection on there, especially with this expensive of an investment or a purchase. This is all PPF'd up here as well. Massive hood scoop, which is actually pretty funny because it doesn't even go through. It's just honestly for looks, and it does look good though. All right, let's go over to the inside. First thing you notice when you come in here are the massive screens. It's got a huge instrument cluster screen and radio and entertainment screen as well. I think that is just under 14 inches. It's like 13.8 or so. Super nice. It's got this gloss black like trim all through here. A little bit of this, not really chrome, but like an aluminum maybe type color. Not really a fan of. I may wrap it gloss black, see how it looks. Then all the climate controls and heated butt, heated back, just heated back, ventilated, or I guess AC, cooling seats, a couple USB ports. Nothing crazy on the doors. It's got Bose surround, or Bose sound, which is really nice in here. Turn this on for you guys. It does like a whole little movie opening type thing when you get in here. On the instrument cluster as well. Make sure this is turned down so we don't get no copyright. Okay, let's start it up. All right. So go to speed. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Super nice. I'm very impressed with the entertainment system in this truck. Usually when you start it up, it's kind of a little laggy until it gets all updated. Then it's very, very responsive to all the touch and everything. Nice map view. So yeah, heated steering wheel. Never had that before. Super cool. Auto 4 high, auto 4-wheel drive basically. 4 high, 2 high, 4 low. Towing mode. Auto high beam. It has a rain sense headlights. So basically, anytime anytime it's raining, you turn the windshield wipers on. You just can't go past here, I believe. So you go from here to here, and it'll detect how much rain is hitting the windshield, and they'll speed up or slow down according to that. Pretty cool feature. There is an option for heads-up display. I didn't get that. Didn't really think it was necessary. 2 glove boxes. One right there, and then one down here as well. Hill descent control. I'm not 100% familiar with that, but it's basically if you're off-roading going downhill, it'll help you control your speed. I tried using it going down a large incline, not off-roading, and I didn't really understand it. I tried comparing it to the diesel brake in a or the engine brake in a diesel truck, and that kind of seemed more I was able to understand that more, but my truck wasn't doing that. So I gotta kind of get more knowledgeable on the things that this truck is capable of doing. But like I said, I've been getting a PPF put on it, and I really haven't had my truck that much. Power tailgate. When I press this, the tailgate will go down, but but it's got an arrow that goes up, so it should lift the tailgate as well. Haven't been able to figure that out yet. Blind spot, parking sensors, all that good stuff. Home button when you're not, or when you're searching around on here and whatnot. Trailer brake. And yeah, that's basically it up here. Massive glove box compartment down there. I would have also liked the center console safe, which I may upgrade to or may purchase later down the road. Couple cup holders that actually fit my drinks as opposed to the Tacoma. A couple more down there. Trailer side view mirrors as well. They can extend out. Let's see here. Nope, that brings them in. I'll put those bad boys back out, and there you go. And I've just hit 915 miles. Show you guys my trip 1. I always reset it when I fill up. So I'm 250 miles away from empty. That's about just under 3/4 of a tank of gas. I'm at 12.2 miles per gallon. The most I was at was just over 13. I've gone 180 miles on this trip. And that's kind of everything. So my average miles per gallon I've left this trip to since I bought it is 9.6. So nothing great at all, but I'm definitely able to get a lot farther than I was in the Tacoma. The Tacoma, I was only able to do like 220 miles on a full tank of gas driving to and from work. So I was filling up a lot. This is a 36-gallon tank, so I'm definitely able to get a lot further with this tank. So to me, it kind of seems like an increase in the miles per gallon for the time being, at least. And then also the truck's not broken in. They say wait 5,000 miles for the truck to be fully broken in. So we'll see if anything changes over time, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. And left side and right side can be changed. So just click over to settings right there. Left side, you can see it gets highlighted. You can click it, change it to tire and temperature, or time and temperature, tire pressure, miles per gallon, and your transmission fluid temp, or just nothing. And I just leave it on the compass. And then you can do the same thing with the right side as well. And then your lower gauges down there on the bottom. You can put it right in the center, leave it like that, or everything. It's pretty cool. I just leave it right there. That's how it came. So until I get more time to really figure everything out, then I may change stuff. And yeah, that's really it right there. Go all the way back. So one cool thing, put in reverse. Here are the cameras. You have the hitch guide for when you're turning. It'll bend and all that to try to get you lined up right to your hitch. Over the top view, front camera, gooseneck, if you have that all set up. Side, like a blind spot camera, which is really beneficial when I'm towing. Every time I turn my blinker on, it gives me this side view to make sure nobody's right next to me if I can't see them. Down by the tires, the ball right as I'm connecting it to the trailer, I can help get right underneath it. And that is it. That's just more, those come up when I'm trailering, so you can see right there, kind of brings up these guidelines for the whole truck. So if I turn the wheel, you can see them bending. And just leave it just like that. So yeah, definitely helpful for me because I've never towed anything like I said. So backing in was not that bad, but having all these different camera views is definitely a confidence booster. And then I briefly talked about this, but this is the drive mode. You can either do trailering, where it gives you higher RPMs to increase your torque power, which I never really, or I have not put that on yet, just because RPMs were significantly higher and I don't really need them in my situation. So I was burning through a lot more gas having that in trailer mode. If I had a heavier trailer, then yeah, that may be beneficial, but I definitely don't need it for the one that we bought. And so it's on normal driving mode right now. If I change it, it'll go to off-road, which I imagine probably softens or stiffens the suspension. I haven't used it yet. Hopefully I'll be able to use it pretty soon. Put that back on normal. Push for the e-brake. And that's really it, you guys, on the inside. I've got my daughter's car seater up here. I've got a WeatherTech car seat protector, or like a seat protector. That way it doesn't dent the leather seats. Already got a sucker stick down there. Ton of room in the back. I'll go back there real quick. Let's turn this off. There we go. Yeah, we go in the back seat. Tons of room. 2 USB ports, one updated, one of the older style. Heated back seats. Storage or cup holders right there. And this is one of my favorite things, the backrest storage compartments. I love this feature. It's on both sides. I just got this towel set down for now. Last fit floor liners. And if I sit back here, I'll show you guys how much room I have. Ton of room. Super comfortable back here. In the Tacoma, there's no way. I mean, if someone's sitting up there, they were like this. The back passenger was like this. If you're sitting behind me, And yeah, you had zero room at all, which was a huge downside once we had a kid and whatnot, and people started coming in the back seat. But when it was just my wife and I, Tacoma was perfect. Nothing. It's got the little cutout for the sunroof. Didn't get it. If it was a panoramic, like all the way through here, I definitely would have wanted that option, just because my daughter does like to look out the panoramic roof. I'll show you guys the engine before I end this video. We do have hood struts, which I like. Finally, a truck with hood struts. A massive 6.6 liter V8 air intake over there. Nothing really crazy going on down here. However, I am curious to know if this is like for a dual battery. I'll have to ask about that as well when I take it in for its first service. But yeah, ton of room down here. Like everything's just kind of open over here, kind of open in the back. Yeah, bring this bad boy down, nice and easy. All right. Little blooper right there. Couldn't get the hood to close. Figured out that you can't close it soft and then push it down. You kind of just got to go in one motion. There it is. Quick little walk around of my brand new Chevy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you liked the new truck. It definitely won't be modified as much as the Tacoma was. Actually, nowhere near what the Tacoma was. I've already been looking at some suspension upgrades, some rock sliders, and that's really it. I mean, I bought the truck to tow. The suspension, if I go aftermarket, will just get softer, which will reduce my towing capacity. So, you know, at the end of the day, I kind of got to outweigh the reason I bought this truck and what I would really want to do to this truck. I have seen some lifted ones, like 4.5-inch lifts on them, and they look super nice. But again, it's just one of those things where I've got to really consider what I want to do and if it's going to really reduce the towing capacity too much. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, let me know. We'll see you guys on next video. Thank you for following along through the last 5 years of me owning my Tacoma and everything I got done to it. I appreciate, you know, all the feedback I've received, all the hate, all the support. You know, definitely helped my channel grow. I understand if you guys don't want to follow my page anymore because I no longer own the Tacoma. I'm no longer sponsored by Tacoma Beast, unfortunately. It's all going to be about my Chevy now and traveling and things like that. So the off-road videos are kind of gone. The modification videos are going to be gone for the most part. But yeah, if you guys stick around, I really appreciate it. If not, then, you know, take care, and hopefully you find another page that has a lot of the answers to what you're going to get done to your vehicle. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.